regarding your IGETC requirements, your breadth requirements, your pass, no pass units, and your upper division requirements outside of the major. So for Zoe and I, your major advisors in psychology, we work with your, and also our peer advisors, we work with your course scheduling. We make sure that you are graduating on time. That's why every semester we want you to come and see us to make sure that you are in good way of like towards your degree progress. And so don't rely on your peer parts or DARS. Anyone looked at their DARS report? 2 people. So DARS is not as accurate as what we want. So sometimes a lot of students are freaking out saying, I'm missing a biological science. Does that mean that I'm not going to graduate? Well, we already reviewed your transcript. If you got accepted to the major, that means you have completed your lower division requirements, or else I will not be accepting you. So DARS is not a really good way to check your degree requirements. That's why we want you to come see us, because we have our own internal system that keeps track of your degree progress. And if we don't know the answer, we can tell you where to go to be able to help you solve your issues and your problems. And if you don't succeed, we don't succeed. We want you to go walk and thrust stage 2 years from now and get your degree and have like the best time here in Berkeley. And also like connect you to the best possible resources there is. So, role of your faculty advisors, quote unquote advisors. They're not really advising you in terms of your major requirements, but they are a great resource for opportunities about research. And obviously getting your letter of recommendation when going to grad school, medical school, or law school, or any school out there. So go to their office hours. We also offer great seminar courses. So seminar courses are those small, intimate courses that we have, and usually psychology courses are from 200 to 300 students in one lecture hall. This will give you an opportunity to get to know the faculty within a setting of 15 to 20 students. So this is a really great way to get to know the faculty member. Obviously, become a research assistant. You need to get your hands and feet wet about research, and you might not be working with faculty per se. You might be working with a grad student, but faculty know who's working in the lab. And this is also a good way for you to move on to do your honors program thesis and get your honors distinction in psychology. So, any questions? Okay, we are in the last few moments of our slide. So, what we think based on like what the previous transfer students did and want to pass along. First of all, there's no one-stop shop for advising. You have to go to Career Center for your career questions. There are financial aid advisors. There's us, there's the letters and signs. So there's no one way to get your questions asked. But you have to like reach out to us if you have any further questions about your major, about the program, or about your life here at UC Berkeley. So don't procrastinate. I know you sometimes in your community college you have like your work, you have family, you are taking 21 units, and you're pushing aside your readings for your midterms and crack your book open the night before. Don't do that here. You will be like adjusting your study skills and your time management the moment you get here. And we are really pretty firm in terms of your deadlines. If you miss changing your pass-no pass or like dropping your courses, it is almost always a no unless you have a really valid reason of like medical and extenuating circumstances. So on your first semester, don't get overly ambitious. We only require, for now, 2 upper division psychology courses on your first term here. Give yourself time to adjust, be part of the group, be part of the clubs, and try on a few different hats if I might add. So you might want to minor in gender or women's studies or try a different major that you've never heard of. And so for now, take 2 upper division psychology class. If you think it's too easy, then next semester feel free to add more. But for now, just like limit yourself and to like 13 to 15 units for now. So this is like a really long paragraph that one of my former transfer students want to let you know on like how to be successful in UC Berkeley. He was a transfer student, did honors thesis, and graduated with like 3.997 GPA. So he wants to let you know his secret on that success, but you can read that on your own. So today, you will be registering for your classes. You will be getting your AC code from your CalSO counselors. After that, next semester, you will be coming to see us because we will be checking your progress about your major. And again, once a semester, you will come and see us because we need to give you your advisor code, and that is the only way for us to make sure that you are graduating on time. You have any questions about your requirements and things like that. So your code is good for phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 and phase 2, so phase 1 is coming up and phase 2 will be sometime later. Phase 1, you are allowed to sign up for 10.5 units, and you can make the changes during open hours. It's between 7 to midnight during the weekdays. So now, we will be signing up for classes and give you some tips on what to sign up for. Again, if you're not done with the 7 prerequisites, you should be taking them next semester. And we have the list of prerequisite courses listed on the purple sheet on your packet. So what should you take next semester? Psych 101. Again, we can forgive you for taking it in the summer, but definitely consider Psych 101. So, and one other upper division course. Maybe a survey course, or maybe a tier 3 course level. On your packet, there is the undergraduate course description. This is updated and coming from the faculty who's teaching next semester, so this is a bit more detailed and more informative than what's available on catalog. So if you need help like selecting your courses, feel free to like browse at what's listed on the requirements there. So if you're interested in taking an American Cultures course, some of you require that, some of you have already taken that from community college, and Psych 167 AC is offered in spring 2014. So that's like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. You're taking your AC requirement as well as your psychology requirement. So it's fulfilling 2 things. I also recommend taking the DECAL or your TRIPS courses for transfer students. So I've heard a lot from transfer students that they really recommend, and it's really helpful to be part of that TRIPS courses. So I know sometime in this CalSO session you will be going to the research center for the TRIPS, for transfer reentry and student affairs center. And of course, consider looking for an RA position. So if you need that 1 or 2 unit buffer to make sure that you receive your 13 unit minimum, then consider taking RA position and get that 199 credit. So, useful resources, psychology.berkeley.edu. We also have a Facebook page. Like us, I know you check your Facebook more often than you check your email. And like us, we put updates and info session available for the department, and it's also a good way to like see what our faculty is doing in the department. And again, the quarter sheet of paper, that's your homework tonight to add yourself to B-Space. Okay, so we're done. We're gonna go over your schedule now and then help you complete your application to the major. So On the application to major, it's the yellow paper that's part of your packet.